How the Vitamix, which is known to be a blender, but it is not. It is the world's fastest and the world's slowest blender on the market. So I'm really excited to show you how it heats up and makes you a hot soup. So I'm going to start with some really delicious vegetables. We've got some celery and some carrots, and we've got some onion. I like onion, and obviously you can do different degrees of the different vegetables depending on what you like. Cabbage, a nice chunk of green cabbage, very good for you. A tomato. This is a nice chunk of heirloom tomato. You know, no need to cut off the tops. That'll just get liquefied. More nutrition. This bell pepper. As you can see, I left the stem on, and I left those seeds in because this Vitamix is going to liquefy it. You're going to get the nutrition from those things. Anything green, of course, is going to be good for you. And cilantro. I like cilantro in my soup. You don't have to have that. A small slice of lime. I like that. It gives it a nice zesty flavor. And a clove of garlic. You don't have to peel it all the way. You can keep the skin on there and it'll take care of it for you. And let's see. This is a jalapeno. You just have to use very, very little in the Vitamix because it just bursts it open and you can just taste all the flavors. So you don't want to use too much because it will get hot fast. And let's see. I like to use a little bit of broth. I'm using a little Trader Joe's broth. I'm just going to put some hot water in there. You don't have to use a broth. I like to use seasoning. It tastes delicious. And some taco seasoning, whichever kind you like. This is going to give it really good flavor. So what I'm going to show you is the different things that the Vitamix will do with all these vegetables, because it replaces 10 of your kitchen items in one. By using this dial here, it can go from low to all the way high and do different things. So I'm going to start it on low, and that's the chop. So you can make salsas and things on that level. Turning it up a little bit and using my tamper stick. You can get things down a little bit smaller. You can do purees, guacamole, things like that. I'm getting it all down, coleslaw, and then if you turn it up higher, you can do baby food, which of course, you can get nice fresh baby food in there. I just want to show you what this did here. You get a nice chunky salsa with all your fresh ingredients. I really like the looks of that. But for demonstration purposes, I've heated up some water. The Vitamix will heat up the water for you. It takes about 8 minutes, but I don't want to keep you waiting. I fill it up, not too much, because you want to make sure you have plenty of space for it to get going. And then we're going to turn it on. I'll show you how it's going to get it real steamy. Start on low whenever you turn it on so it can build its way up. What is heating in the Vitamix is, there's no heating mechanisms inside, it's just friction. So if you rub your hands together like this, you find that it gets hot eventually. And that's what's happening in the Vitamix. The blades are moving so fast, like 240 miles per hour, that you're actually heating your water. So the great thing about that, the Vitamix, is that it doesn't heat it to a point where it kills the nutrients in your vegetables. So you're getting a really delicious raw food here when you're done. And I like that. So as it's blending, I'm going to add some cheese because I think it adds great flavor and it also thickens it up a little bit. Gives it a nice texture. I don't know a lot of blenders that can break down cheese like that. You can even grate cheese. out of the fridge. This is called our Musco soup. So anything in the fridge that you have that must go, you can just add it to your soup. You've got a nice broth here, so you can add, you know, leftover chicken. I'm going to use some corn that I had in the fridge. And right now it's just stirring it up, doing a little bit of chopping, but, oh, excuse me, but it's not going to, you know, blend it. And then I've got some black beans. I'll put those babies in there. All right. Okay, so just stirring those in. I'm going to put some tortilla chips to finish off my tortilla. Just a handful. You can use any kind of chip you want, anything you have on hand, and you've got yourself a nice hot soup.
Wow!